Arne Slot and his Liverpool tactics, can we recreate them in eFootball? Liverpool beat Atletico 3-2 in the first round of the Champions League with Van Dijk's last-minute header. Can we recreate Slot's 2 game plans that help them create 7 big chances and 2.72 expected goals? Cholo's Atleti played a 4-4-2, but in defense they formed a back 5 by giving Giuliano Simeone a deep line. Still, Slot's Liverpool was able to create 7 big chances. So let's first dive deep into Slot's starting tactics. Liverpool's formation on paper was a 4-2-3-1. Building up, Liverpool formed a back 3 with the left back Robertson staying behind. A back 3 allowed them to always outnumber Atleti's front 2, so there was not much pressure building up from the back. Frimpong, on the other side, would instead move very high up on the right and support Salah. They would often rotate and switch positions, allowing Salah to cut in and attack into the box. In fact, Liverpool's second goal started with this rotation. Salah attempted to cut in after rotating positions with Frimpong. Then Gravenberch assisted Salah by making a one-touch pass, setting up a diagonal pass and run, tearing down Atleti's compact defense in a very small zone. From this play, we can see that Gravenberch was like a box-to-box player who sometimes moved high to create an overload. We can also see that Szoboszlai, the other pivot, stayed lower to protect the backline. This is actually Slot's strategy for breaking down a compact defense. The front 4 would form the main attacking unit, then 1 or 2 out of Szoboszlai, Gravenberch, and Frimpong would run forward to have 5 or 6 at the front, while there would always be at least 1 player staying behind to cover the back. Unlike Salah, who often attacked into the box, Gakpo was like a prolific winger on the left, hugging the sideline until attempting a cut-in. His wide position gave Wirtz and Isak more space in the middle. Wirtz and Isak rarely stayed on the same vertical line, so it was easy for the aforementioned extra runners to form a front 5 and cover the whole width. Both Isak and Wirtz have great touch. They stayed close to each other for quick one-touch passes to break through the lines, and it was difficult for Atletico defenders to dispossess them. Although Wirtz didn't score or assist, he created 5 chances. He dropped deep to collect the ball during build-up, and he was free to move horizontally to overload either side of the pitch, especially on the right playmaking with Frimpong and Salah, while Isak complemented his movement by attacking on the other side. Having 4 attacking-minded players would easily make it a 4-2-4 in defense, and balance could become an issue. So what Slot did was give Gakpo a deep line. So in defense, it was close to a 4-3-1-2 shape, and Wirtz's and Salah's energy was conserved. This made it easy for Liverpool to press high and win possession, as we can see from how Atleti was dispossessed often in their own half. But when Gakpo failed to track back, it was difficult for Szoboszlai to cover the whole left half in defense. So Slot changed his game plan in the 58th minute. The team playstyle for Slot's first game plan should be possession. Against Atleti's back 5, Slot's team attacked patiently with very fluid movement and rotation. The formation should be a 4-2-1-3. We can play Wirtz more towards one side and Isak towards the other side, and we can adjust their positions depending on which side we want Wirtz to create an overload. And we can use one DMF and one CMF in the midfield. We can give Robertson defensive to form a back 3 and build up, or we can simply use a defensive fullback. Then Frimpong attacking, because he always supported Salah. Then we assign Gakpo deep line to drop deep into the midfield during defense. And lastly, Salah counter target to conserve his stamina. Alisson played as an offensive keeper. Van Dijk was a build-up center back, and Konate was like a destroyer. But a build-up CB can also work. Robertson was a defensive left back, or we can use Robertson and give him defensive. Frimpong can be an attacking fullback or fullback finisher. Here I'm using whole player Frimpong, which means his playstyle is not activated at RB. Gravenberch played like a box-to-box midfielder, while Szoboszlai was also like a box-to-box, or an orchestrator. I'm using creative playmaker Szoboszlai, so it's not activated at CMF. Wirtz, the AMF, was a whole player or creative playmaker. Gakpo was a prolific left winger, and Salah on the right can be a roaming flank or a prolific winger. Isak played like a goal poacher with very good technique. Here's the summary of the first game plan. You can definitely adjust the player choice depending on the players you have. Starting with playing Wirtz slightly towards the left.
Well, what a scene we have here. There's a real expectant. Shin to shin, bicep to bicep, and he wins out.
VVD, why do you slow down?
Shapes to shoot! He's there, all right! Listen, the big names... No, that's been intercepted.
Wirtz and Isak are close to each other, and and Salah is making a roaming flank-type run.
Lovely pass, but can he get there? It's Salah!
Then Liverpool's high press helps win the ball in the opposition half.
Mohamed goes for a shot! There it is! They have done it! They have their...
Have happened, but still, it was very well played. Great pressure to force the error.
Gakpo with deep line drops into the midfield during defense.
And that has added a whole new complexion to the game.
This is exactly the kind of contest you'd expect when you have so much class from both sides. The next goal is going to be so significant.
It's a sharp pass. Mohamed Salah couldn't quite force his way through this time, but boy, he had a go at it.
Oh look, his determination.
Shot a goal!
Counter target Salah stays high up.
Spread neatly.
But what a terrible pass.
To pass their way through. Wirtz charging forward, the ball at his feet. He's cut it out.
Gravenberch stays deeper, and Szoboszlai joins the front four. Then Wirtz and Isak's link-up play again.
Oh, what has happened here? He's having a shot! It's in!
A breath back.
Adjusting position, and now we have Wirtz closer to Salah. That's pretty
He's
dumb.
found a way through. Big chance! He's had a shot! We've got a goal! It's level!
Yeah, they were made to pay for not moving the ball smartly enough through.
Wirtz's pass to Salah, and that was well defended one-on-one.
Valverde.
Robertson with
Looking to play him
defensive
in.
helps Liverpool keep a back three in transition.
Great vision. This is intriguing. Next goal critical.
Well, a goal either way at this stage would qualify as a steal.
Great chance! It's a goal!
Oh, they were ready to pounce, and they were
Time. Hazard. Oh, he's found support out wide. Now there's David Villa! And it's been taken short. Articulare. And the referee brings it to a close. They are pumped. Boy, they're pumped. A tough win.
With a one-goal lead in the second half, Slot decided to use a more counter-attacking mindset after some key substitutions. McAllister came in for Gakpo and played as a CMF. Wirtz and later Ngumoha were then placed on the left, and the attacking formation became a 4-3-3. The midfield trio formed an inverted triangle shape. Gravenberch became an anchorman sitting deep in the middle. McAllister was an orchestrator controlling tempo and sending the ball up front, while Szoboszlai played as a right AMF, making key passes during counterattacks. This setup provided more midfield solidity and balance, shifting the main possession zone more to the back, and creating chances mostly in transitions. They defended in a 4-3-3 or at times 4-4-2 when Wirtz also tracked back. Ekitike came in for Isak, and he was like a deep-lying forward who dropped deep and wide, allowing other runners to move forward. Kerkez and Bradley also replaced the starting fullbacks, and both of them were attacking fullbacks without pushing too high or staying too deep. Although Llorente's long deflected shot resulted in a goal while Liverpool used this setup, they actually created 4 big chances in the second half, and eventually Van Dijk's brilliant header won back their victory. Slot himself also expressed that he was fond of the team's many great attacks in the second half. We should use quick counter in Slot's second game plan. The formation should be a 4-3-3 shape with Wirtz or Ngumoha as an LMF with attacking, or an LWF. We will go through some changes in player playstyle too. Gravenberch played more as an anchorman. Here I want to use this B2B Gravenberch, so I gave him defensive. Szoboszlai played like a creative playmaker at right AMF, and McAllister was an orchestrator at CMF. We can remove defensive on the left back Kerkez. And Bradley came in as an attacking fullback, and we don't need attacking anymore. Also, you can use Mourinho or Flick's diagonal through pass link-up play. Here's the summary of Slot's second game plan. Again, let's try it in an online division match.
Wow.
We will start with using goal poacher Isak and play Ekitike in the second half.
moment of absolute magic. There was nothing anyone could have done about that. His first goal that night.
It's Pele!
Mac Allister, as an orchestrator, dribbles to break through the press and delivers the ball to the front three.
Now it's Mohamed Salah. This might... Great chance! Mohamed Salah.
Mourinho's link-up play activated here.
Now it's Wirtz.
But what a tackle.
An uncompromising challenge. Wirtz unable to make it happen for all his good intentions. And that could set him on his way. Cruyff! Dominating possession and a goal to the good. And this is Mohamed Salah.
Szoboszlai and Salah are attacking on the right.
He is through here.
Well defended.
Messi, and he's managed to get free. And Messi! Wirtz.
It looks very much like they'd be
I like how
happy to settle for this
Szoboszlai has so
narrow
much
lead at the break.
contribution in counterattacks.
Szoboszlai receives an entry first time.
Now Ekitike enters the pitch.
Force the issue that bit more.
Liverpool are in a pretty decent position after 45 minutes. 1-0 to the good. And
Ekitike, Szoboszlai, and Salah have a 3 versus 2
We are
advantage on
back
the right,
underway.
thanks to Mac Allister attracting the press.
a solitary goal. Tries a shot! The most accurate pass. Now it's Pele. Tries a deft little ball. Decent chance! It's in!
Both needed to be timed to perfection, and they were.
This is threatening to become a really good game.
Well, we have a very different game.
Ekitike, as a deep-lying forward,
This one's
links up the
totally
attack
off
by
the
staying deeper.
Cross needs to be good. Pass just didn't quite work.
Well, it's definitely the right attitude and application, Peter. They've got to keep pushing.
This is a really front-footed approach.
Man, this tackle is just ridiculous.
They just need to sort out their end product. And will seemingly keep going until they get it.
That's Ekitike! Barcelona are looking to go forward now. He might be in here!
That's great positioning. So good from him.
And this is Luis Suarez. Messi. That's good play.
There will be 5 minutes
It's a beautiful
The sub-winger
simplicity about
Numoha
this
leads the
contest.
counterattack.
Willing running on one side, dogged defence on the other. And it's McAllister. Bumps him off it and wins back the ball. Barcelona are looking to break at pace. Tchouaméni cuts out the pass.
Mate, what kind of clear is that?
He has found a way through. Goes for a shot! It's a loose ball. And that is the end of it. They hung on right till the finish. Well, that was close. Both sides playing.
The first setup and possession's flexible rotations make it easy to create an overload on either side of the pitch, depending on where Wirtz plays. Having a defensive Robertson also keeps a back 3 to build up safely at the back. But attacking in possession requires more patience. The inverted midfield in the second setup also makes it easy to keep the ball in the midfield, especially with an orchestrator like Mac Allister. And quick counterplay style also helps speed up the attack, and the AMF Szoboszlai has a huge role in transitions. Overall, both tactics are solid and extremely fun. If you enjoy watching Arne Slot's real-life Liverpool, definitely try these out. Thank you so much for watching. If you enjoy, please subscribe, like, and share, and also hype up the video. Here's another Liverpool tactic video.